Let's take a look at your highlights now for Race 1 Super Cheap Auto Trade. Thank you to them from Monochrome Australia GT4. And it was Lockie Dalton who was absolutely able to stretch the legs of the AMG Mercedes. And it was Mustang on Mustang, George Miedeke on Aaron Seaton. Miedeke getting the best, but Ryder Quinn too was keen to get the job done. And Zoe Woods just getting the dust up there. And we didn't see this, the Ginetta getting sideways. And John Bowe mentioned that to Cam Vanendungen earlier on. And it was pacey towards the middle of this race, Crailsy.
This was an incredible fight. Ryder Quinn was making new places to pass and then settled for the chase. And one of the quickest corners in the sport. So that was one Mustang down, and then a lap later got up the inside of George Miedeke and put that bright orange BMW in a really good position to contend, which it did. Got a podium in the Pro-Am class as a result. Out in front, Heyman was flying in the Buckley Motors car, so didn't end up with the fastest lap of the race. Actually, stand corrected, they did end up with the fastest lap of the race and a GT4 lap record at Mount Panorama. Then the pit stops happened, and this was close. Cody Bircher using every last little bit of room to get on the 40k an hour limiter and maybe some contact with the back of the Lubramax Mustang. This was the race lead changing hands in terms of the outright fight, and Rylan Gray was out in pursuit of Bircher in front.
And the action didn't stop, and it wasn't just the front of the pack, it was everywhere you looked. And the number 4 McLaren of Grant Denyer sending it almost 3 wide down Conrod, and he would duck in here, almost forcing that AMG yet to put on the brakes, because here comes Grant Denyer. Thank you very much, I'll take that. 10th outright and first in the AM class for him. And that was a very well done pass. And this was the Love entry who just managed to pull it up. And this was scary to watch. Could have been a much worse incident than it was. Just that Mercedes AMG getting into the back of that BMW. Thankfully, everyone's okay. But it would be Cody Bircher from Rylan Gray to take out what was a very, very entertaining Monochrome Australia GT4.